Okay, so we're going to go through this Honeywell True HEPA Allergen Remover Air Purifier. The model number is HPA 300. I purchased this off of Amazon and it was November 13th, 2020, and the purchase price was $194.90. So this unit incorporates a two-stage cleaning system, and it has a true HEPA filter that captures particles as small as 0.3 microns. So the way this air purifier operates, the front grill here is where the air will enter the purifier, and it'll travel through the filters, and then it comes out through the top. Now the way to access the filters, there's two little handprints here, and what you're going to do is push those in until you hear the click, and it'll kind of pop it out. And then you're going to pull it out gently, but don't pull it all the way out or you'll break the tabs off the bottom, because the bottoms just have tabs and you just lift the grill off the front of the unit. Now this unit does use two filters. So this outer filter is what they call the odor filter. So I think it's like carbon infused. That's kind of just held on by Velcro and some tabs. So you can kind of just pull that forward, and then that will get you to the actual HEPA filters. Alright, so like I said, for the past three months or so we've been running this thing every day, and the HEPA filters here are actually pretty dark already. They were pure white when they were put in. We have a forced air heating system, so there's a lot of dust that's created with that system. The furnace filter just doesn't catch it all. And by running this, we've noticed less dust on the furniture in the house. Everything seems to be less dusty. Even when you'd walk, you'd see in the sunlight dust. And this definitely takes out quite a bit of that. Now the filters are supposed to go 1 year. There's also an internal timer that's built in with this unit, so it's based on how much time it runs. It'll tell you that you need to either check the filters or replace them. So we'll do that when it's time, but otherwise the owner's manual says 1 year is the time frame to change the filters. So you can see that the first filter here, this pre-filter, is kind of dusty. So what I have been doing with this, about once a week, I take the vacuum cleaner and I just go through and just kind of vacuum this dust on this side. Because if we flip it around, you'll see that that's the way it was when we first got it. It was just completely black like that. So this catches a lot of dust. And the unit itself, it says if you leave it on like a lighter carpet, it's going to attract dust. So once a week, it's a good idea just to go through the whole unit and just suck up all the dust, because it will pull everything towards it. So you will end up with dust in front of it if you're not cleaning it regularly. So on the side, it has the type of filters that it uses. So it's a HEPA filter R, and again, this is a Honeywell. And then the pre-filter is either A or A+. None of the filters are serviceable, so you can't wash them or rinse them out. But like I said, it's a good idea just to suck the dust off of this one. It's not going to hurt. So let's put this back together and I'll show you the control panel. So the top of the unit is where the air is going to come out in this back section here, and then this is going to be your control panel across the top. There's a little quick guide here that's included that just kind of hangs in there, kind of to let you know how to set it. So for the settings, it has germ, general clean, allergen, and then turbo. So if we click this here, all you're going to do is touch it. The first setting that it's going to come on is going to be germ, and it kind of spools up quickly and then it kind of settles down. Germ is pretty quiet, like that one you won't hear run so much. And I've noticed too, since we've been using this, the more these filters have taken in dust, the louder it's been getting, because I think the fan has to work a little bit harder to pull that through. So general clean would be your next setting there. Allergen, that's getting up there. And if we put it on turbo, that's pretty loud. Like I said, that would only be if you were trying to get rid of maybe some cooking odors or something that was burning, that you want to eliminate that odor. That will take it out pretty quickly. That's exchanging a lot of air. Put it back on germ here. And it's just touch. You don't actually push it. It's just like a touch control. So the dimmer really is just for this light here. So you click that and it just kind of makes it either less bright or off. it doesn't really matter for us. We don't have this running in a bedroom or anything like that. Over on this panel, part of the panel here, you have that's your main filters. That's going to be the black pre-filter if it says that it's been timed out. And then this over here you can set for time. So that's 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8. So if you don't want it to run all night, like sometimes I'll go to bed and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to kick it in for 2 hours and just let it run, and then it shuts itself off. I should mention that it is also Energy Star rated, and Honeywell also offers 2 smaller units in this same series, a 200 series and a 100. And the only difference with those is the 100 uses 1 HEPA filter, the 200 uses 2. This unit here that uses the 3, the HPA 300, is just designed for a larger area to purify. So I'm impressed with it. Seems like it does a really good job picking up the dust. I'm assuming if you had allergies or problems with allergens in the air, maybe a cat or dog, this would really do a good job keeping that dust level down. So that's going to be it for now.